I'm Alex. Welcome to KLA News Special Edition. This week in Reach, we'll be talking about different learning disabilities. All people are different. Everybody has some way of learning and processing information. Some of us are born with different learning disabilities, and these disabilities can interfere with learning basic skills like reading or math. They can also interfere with higher level skills, such as organizing and time planning. We're really happy to be working with Mr. Conradi, Ms. Kang, and the rest of the team to bring this to you. And that's all. I'm Alex, and you're watching KLA News Special Edition.
Hi, I'm Dalia, and welcome to a special edition of KLA News. Today I'll be talking about the video from the Google sites, What Are Learning Disabilities? The video says that learning disabilities affect how a person takes in verbal or nonverbal information. Learning disabilities also affect how people sort, organize, and retrieve that information. It also affects how their ability to remember it and their level of understanding. People who have learning disabilities can struggle with spoken language, listening, speaking, and understanding. Reading, writing, and math are also a challenge for people with learning disabilities. In conclusion, this video is explaining what learning disabilities are and how they affect a person. My name is Dalia, and you're watching a special edition of KLA News.
Hello KLA, this is Millie Eli, and welcome to a special edition of KLA News. Today we're learning about different learning styles. Everyone is going to have their own unique and individual learning style. This week there will be a quiz sent to your KLA email. I took the test and found out that I'm a visual learner, something I never took into consideration. But this quiz gives you study methods and new ways to help during studying, taking a test, and focusing. Take the test and figure out your results. This was Millie Eli, and thank you for watching KLA News Special Edition.
Hello KLA, my name is Mohammed, and my story for this week is informing you of the different learning disabilities, such as dyslexia. Dyslexia is a general term for disorders that involve difficulty in learning to read or interpret words, letters, and other symbols. ADP. ADP is also known as central auditory processing disorder. This is a condition that adversely affects how sound that travels unimpeded through the ear is processed or interpreted by the brain. Dyscalculia. Dyscalculia is a specific learning disability that affects a person's ability to understand numbers and learn math effects. Dysgraphia. Dysgraphia is a specific learning disability that affects a person's handwriting ability and fine motor skills. Language processing disorder, or LDP. LDP relates only to the processing of language. LDP can affect expressive language and/or receptive language. Nonverbal learning disability, or NVLD. Typically, an individual with NVLD has trouble interpreting nonverbal cues like facial expressions or body language and may have poor coordination. Visual perceptual visual motor deficit, which is a disorder that affects the understanding of information that a person sees or the ability to draw and copy. Attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, or ADHD. ADHD is a disorder that includes difficulty staying focused and paying attention. Dyspraxia. Dyspraxia is a disorder that is characterized by difficulty in muscle control, which causes problems with movement and coordination. Executive functioning. Executive functioning is an efficiency in the cognitive management systems of the brain that affects a variety of neuropsychological processes. I'm Mohammed, thanks for watching KLA News Special Edition.
Hello, and welcome to a special edition of KLA News. My name is Dalia, and today I'll be talking about dyslexia. In case you don't know, dyslexia is a type of learning disorder that involves difficulty in learning to read and interpret words, letters, and other symbols, but does not affect their general intelligence. Dyslexia is also called reading disability, which affects certain parts of the brain. According to MayoClinic.org, it shows the signs of a person has dyslexia. Here are some ways to tell if a person has dyslexia. Some signs are difficulty reading and reading aloud, problem in spelling, avoiding activities that involve reading and mispronouncing names, words, and problems retrieving words. In conclusion, people with dyslexia have a hard time interpreting words and other symbols. My name is Dalia, and thank you for watching a special edition of KLA News.
Hello, my name is Tashina, and welcome to KLA News Special Edition. Today I'm going to introduce you to auditory processing disorder, also known as APD. APD is a condition which affects your way of hearing through the ear and the way your brain interprets it. It's not a hearing or a learning disorder. It's just your brain not hearing things the correct way. Only 2% to 7% kids have this condition. People with APD are good at finding hard to follow conversations, listen to music, remember spoken instructions, and understand what people say. Doctors don't know what causes APD, but it's linked to premature birth or low weight, head injury, and genes. Once again, my name is Tashina, and thank you for watching KLA News Special Edition.
Hi, I'm Jose here today with a special edition of the KLA News. Today I will be going over dyscalculia and what it is. Dyscalculia is a learning disability that inhibits a person's ability to completely understand math-related things such as math facts and numbers. People with this type of learning disability are likely to also have difficulty understanding math symbols, struggle with memorization and organization of numbers, or have trouble telling time and counting. I'm Jose, and remember to be kind to everyone. Enjoy the rest of the news.
Hi, I'm Liam with KLA News Special Edition. Today, I'll be talking about dysgraphia. Dysgraphia is a learning disability that will affect a person's handwriting and fine motor skills. Problems are including not clear handwriting, inconsistent spacing, poor spatial planning on paper, and poor spelling. And finally, difficulty in breaking down his or her writing as well as thinking and writing at the same time. I'm Liam, and thanks for watching KLA News Special Edition.
Hi, I'm Emil and welcome to KLA News Special Edition. Today we'll be talking about language processing disorder. Language processing disorder can be described as having extreme difficulty understanding what you hear and expressing what you want to say. Children are most likely to have this problem, and certainly more than 1 million children are receiving special education specific to language disorders in the U.S. public school system. Treatment is made to meet the needs of people with this disorder. Well, that's all for today. I'm Emil and thanks for watching KLA News Special Edition.
Hello KLA leaders. Today I'm going to be talking about nonverbal learning disabilities. If you don't exactly know what it is, today I will be explaining in full detail. A nonverbal learning disability is a disability that has to do with someone not being able to understand cues like facial expressions and body language. People with this disability also lack spatial processing. To simplify it, it means that the person lacks the ability to visually make sense of their surroundings. Lastly, they also lack coordination. One example of this might be the increased difficulty in doing something we find easy, like tying their shoes. This has been Samuel on the special edition of KLA News, and thank you for watching.
Hi KLA, I'm here with the story for the KLA News Special Edition. Today I'll talk about visual perceptual deficits and visual motor disabilities. What is this, you ask? It's a characteristic seen in people with learning disabilities such as dysgraphia or nonverbal LD. It causes people to miss subtle differences in shapes, struggles with cutting, losing place frequently, holding a pencil too tightly, and poor hand-eye coordination. I'm Jorge, and thank you for watching this special edition of KLA News.
Hello, my name is Jesse.
And my name is Josue, and we're with KLA News Special Edition.
And today we're going to talk about attention deficit hyperactive disorder, or ADHD.
ADHD is basically when a person cannot focus on one thing and gets easily distracted.
30 to 50% of people with ADHD also have another learning disability.
For people with ADHD, learning can be extremely challenging.
My name is Jesse.
My name is Josue,
and thank you for watching KLA News.
Hello KLA leaders, my name is Anira and welcome to a special edition on KLA News. I'm going to be talking about executive functioning. If you don't know what executive functioning is, let me tell you. Executive functioning is an efficiency in the cognitive management systems of the brain that affects a variety of neuropsychology. Processes such as planning, organization, strategizing, paying attention to remembering details. Also, managing time and space. Although not a learning disability, different patterns of weakness in executive functioning are almost always seen in learning profiles of individuals who have specific learning disabilities or ADHD. I'm Anira, and thank you for watching this special edition on KLA News.
Hi, and you're watching a special edition of KLA News. I will be talking about celebrities who have learning disabilities. People mostly think that disabilities mostly mean that someone is stupid or really dumb. But sometimes it's the opposite. Celebrities such as Adam Levine or Maroon 5 says that he struggled with ADHD as a child. Another example of someone who left his mark in history as one of the smartest men is Stephen Hawking. His disability is ALS, which made his muscles weak, and by 1970, no one except his close friends and family understood him. But Stephen Hawking has made one of the greatest discoveries. Discovery, which Hawking presented from 1974, showed that black holes emit radiation, known today as the Hawking radiation. And this wasn't important because he achieved this goal at the age of 32, but sadly died at the age of 76. Another person with a disability is Tom Cruise. He struggles with dyslexia. Most of the time you wouldn't be able to tell since most of his lines and roles from the movies Top Gun, The Last Samurai, Mission Impossible series, are perfect. But by high school he could barely read, and he started acting at 19. And his earliest roles that he struggled with reading, and he realized that if he didn't fix this problem, he would have to say goodbye to his acting career. From these three examples of people who with learning disabilities or disabilities in society who have achieved great things, like Stephen Hawking with the discovery of black hole radiation, and Maroon 5 with the great songs such as Memories, Girls Like You, and Moves Like Jagger. And last but not least, Tom Cruise with the starring roles he starred in 6 Mission Impossible movies, The Mummy, Top Gun. I'm Elisai, and thank you for watching KLA News.